So you mentioned your schools. I bet you don't remember all the schools you went to growing up.
Yes, I do.
Kindergarten, go.
Kramer.
Okay, Kramer is where? Where's Kramer?
Kramer's in East Camden.
Okay, which is not far from your house.
I forgot. I went to Whittier for like 3 months.
This is a kindergarten?
No, I went to Whittier. I was in 2nd grade.
All right, so kindergarten was Kramer.
I went to Kramer. Went to Whittier for like 2 months, and I went back to Kramer.
So Whittier was 2nd grade, you said?
For 2nd grade for like 2 months.
So you were at Kramer, and then Kramer from K through 2, and then you went to Whittier. Where is Whittier?
Whittier is downtown.
Oh, it's downtown. So you were staying with your grandmom or your dad?
My dad.
Okay, got it.
You're going to keep these kids. I went to Whittier for 2 months, and me and my brothers know we want to go back to Kramer. So we went back to Kramer out East Camden, and then from Kramer went to McGraw.
So how long you went back to Kramer in 2nd grade?
Yes.
From 2nd through what?
To 4th, and then after 4th grade, Kramer didn't have a 5th, so we went to McGraw.
For 5th.
For 5th grade, and
so let's stop for a second. What school did you like better out of all 3? So you didn't like Whittier. That's the lowest ranked one.
Yeah, I know.
So out of Kramer and McGraw, which one did you like better? Or where did you have the better experience?
I would say Kramer.
Okay. Why do you like? What did you like better about it?
I don't know. I don't know. I just liked Kramer. I don't know. When I got to McGraw, I started fighting.
Really?
Yeah.
And probably because now, where is McGraw?
McGraw is right next to Kramer. No, McGraw is probably 3 minutes from Kramer.
Okay, so it's still in East Camden, but it's a different set of kids.
Yes, different set of kids. Kramer is literally, this is Kramer, and then you walk down the street like 2 blocks, and then it's McGraw.
Okay.
McGraw Elementary.
So the kids that went to McGraw are also from East Camden, but a different side of East Camden.
Yes.
Okay. So, like for example, someone was mentioning like you said, RSP.
Yeah.
I would assume that the kids from Raritan Street Posse went to Kramer.
Yeah.
And was there any other like posses that went to Kramer?
Yeah, Fruit Posse.
The Fruit Posse. Did you have it like being that? So what block was Fruit Posse from mainly?
They was from Moore Street.
So Moore Street, how far is that from Raritan Street?
Probably walking 2 minutes.
Okay.
It's Morris, Rand, Pfeiffer, Raritan Street.
So 3 blocks. So 3 blocks away, you got this other team. Did you ever have problems with them?
Not really.
Not you personally. Okay. But so Raritan and Moore Street basically went to Kramer. They didn't go to McGraw.
No.
All right. So who was at McGraw, by the way?
McGraw was mostly like 29.
29th Street. Exactly that
29,
side.
32nd Street, unknown.
Okay. Did you have any problems with them?
No.
So who were the girls you were beating up?
It was like girls just used to mess with me, when your mom getting high, she's not really taking care of your kids. So, girls will say something to me, I will pop off.
Okay.
Say something, pop.
They didn't know what you were going. Kids don't know what everybody's going through behind closed doors.
And then it's like, I think sometimes people used to say stuff because I'm quiet. I am quiet. And then I would pop off. Somebody say something to me, pop.
Okay.
I was talking about that yesterday, like, me and one of my friends, I was just with her the night before, and we was arguing in school. I don't know, I can't even forget what we was arguing about. And I just grabbed her and started going off on her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But then we made up. Because that was my friend. I'm like, why did I do that? I really had to go to anger management. But I'm like, why did I do that? And it's like, I just used to go off.
Okay.
But I feel like now I'm older and been in counseling again for my son's passing. But I feel like it was just inside anger. Like, I just had anger issues. And, when you're a kid, you really don't know how to express anger or express how you feel. And that's why I think sometimes kids have temper tantrums. They going off. You don't really know how to express how you feel as a child.
Okay. So you graduate from McGraw and you move on to middle school. Where'd you go?
East Camden Middle.
East Camden Middle, which we don't have to ask where that is.
That's right next to McGraw.
Right next to McGraw. So you go to East Camden. Did you finish at East Camden Middle? So you did all 3 years.
Yes.
So your middle school was pretty stable.
Yeah.
How would you describe your middle school experience?
I was fighting a lot. I hit a lot.
Okay.
It's like I don't know, I was fighting a lot. I stopped excelling in school. I would pass my tests, but I wasn't doing that much work. Like, I'm in the AT class in 6th grade, but I'm starting to skip school, and, you know, it's me and guy friends, like Mish and Mark and my best friend, and, like, we just was skipping school and just doing stuff, and I would get in fights, and we were just talking about yesterday how it was a big fallout out East Camden with the Cambodians and the blacks, you know?
Right.
And it's like, after school, we seen one, we just fighting.
Okay.
So,
When you did skip school in middle school, where'd you go?
going to my friend's house, not doing nothing, watching TV.
Somebody's mom who's not home or at work.
Yeah. But one time I did, one time my best friend, she was sick. And I was like, I'm gonna come over tomorrow. So me and her cousin and her brother was in the basement. Her mom left late for work that day.
Right. Ooh.
So her mom,
I already know where this is going.
she in the kitchen with her mom. And my cousin Livy, she steady moving. We sitting there like, stop moving. And she steady making her noise. And her mom was like, I hear somebody in the basement. So, you know, we like still. And I'm sitting there like, stop moving. And my best friend like, there's nobody down there, Mom. What are you talking about? She's like, I hear somebody in the basement. She steady moving again. I'm like, her mom was like, you could stay here if you want to. And her mom running out the house. I can hear her mom running. I'm like, oh my God. She was like, Mom, like, you know, she had to tell us we was there. She was like, y'all gotta get out. Y'all gotta go to school.
Oh, so she never came down in the basement and caught y'all?
No.
She was just said, afraid.
Y'all come up here and y'all gotta go to school.
Y'all got caught.
Yeah, because of my dumb cousin moving around.
But with all that being said, you never got left back and you finished 8th grade on time?
Yes.
Okay, so you
I
graduated?
had to go to summer school, though.
You did have to go to summer school. Okay. What, in 8th grade?
Yes.
Okay, so you went to summer school, you passed, and you go
Went to the high.
to what high school?
Camden High.
Camden High. Now, where is Camden High?
Camden High is out Parkside. Well,
So-
it was out Parkside.
If Camden High is in Parkside and you live in East Camden, how do you go? Do East Camden kids go to Camden High?
Well, when I was in 8th grade, I ran away.
Okay.
Me and my girlfriend ran away. And my friend that I mentioned earlier that got shot in her back, me and her ran away. And
Okay.
we got, the guys from Morris, they went and told my mom where we was at. And, you know, we came and I went and stayed with my grandparents.
The guys from Moore Street ratted on you?
Morris and ran, and I moved downtown.
So let's talk about that so you use the downtown address. Kids from downtown go to Camden High.
Yes.
Got it. So, but let's backtrack a little bit. You ran away in 8th grade. Mm-hmm. Do you remember why?
I just got tired of always having my brothers and sisters. I was mistreated. I just got tired. And my friend, you know, she had issues on her own, and we ran away.
Okay.
And it's like,
You were tired of having to be an adult when you were a child.
yes.
Okay, got it.
So it's like, after that,
So you ran away, but you went to your dad's house.
no, we
No.
was just staying at different houses and stuff.
Oh, really?
You know, people was spurring rumors saying we was having sex with food. No, I wasn't even having sex yet. But anyway, we just was staying at different people's house. And then we was at, I want to say one of my friends' blue house. He was like, y'all come over there and, you know, chill, relax, go take a shower. So they went and got our parents. They went and told them where we was at. And that's how we got caught.
Oh, okay. So who showed up? Like your dad and your mom? Or your mom?
And went in the back of the room. I'm in the kitchen like, why would you think I'd be in the room?
Right. Because that was the rumor and she probably believed it.
Whatever. But I'm like, why would I be in the room? But I was sitting in the kitchen.
Okay.
And then after that, she was like, you going with your grandparents? Okay.
Right. Okay. So you were saying with your grandparents downtown. Excuse me. So you go to Camden High. Were you there for all 4 years?
Yes.
Okay. How would you describe your high school experience?
I first moved downtown. I hated it.
Okay.
I was
Right,
getting
because you're
in
from
fights.
East Camden.
Yeah, and I started getting in fights with some people, Karstoffens. I remember I was fighting this girl because she tried to take my hat. I had this visor with, I don't know if you remember back in the day, we used to wear visors, and it had like rhinestones or something on it.
Right,
And
right.
she tried to take it, and I just flipped out on her. And I beat her up, and they was trying to joke me, and I'm just sitting there swinging on people.
And the Karstoffens is a big family in
Yeah,
Camden,
and then
right?
after that, I don't know. After that, I just got cool with them.
Okay.
That was weird to me. Yeah,
That happened a lot, right? That happened a
Yeah,
lot
it's
in
like-
Camden in general. You fighting somebody and then you
then
wind
it's
up
like
being
months
best
later,
friends.
We was all cool, and I'm like, this is weird.
Right. So, but yeah, so let's talk about it. So at first you hated it, but let's, as far as your overall high school experience, like being at Camden High, how would you describe it?
Well, when I first went to the high, I still didn't want to go there. I had friends downtown because I used to go to my grandparents' house on the weekends when I was
If
younger.
you didn't go to Camden High, where would you have went?
Sicklerville, Hokie.
Okay, so that's the vocational school.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not going there.
What did you want to major in?
At the time, I still wanted to do law. I still wanted to be a lawyer.
Okay.
But I'm like, they don't have any law classes there. So I said, maybe I'll just do hair.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
Mom,
And the cosmetology.
Yeah, so my
got
mom
it.
was like, But then I was like, my mom was like, well, I'm going to just send you to Camden High. I'm like, I don't want to go there. Because
Right.
they had me at Wilson. I'm like, I don't want to go.
Wilson is the East Camden High
East
School.
Camden, yeah.
Okay.
And I wanted to go to Wilson, where all my
Okay.
friends are, you know.
Right.
I have friends downtown, but I wanted to go with my friends. And when I went to Camden High, my mom said, well, after this marking period, if you don't like it, I'll transfer you to Wilson.
Okay.
I said, okay. So after the end of the first market period, my mom said, are you ready to go to Wilson? I was like, no. I'm good.
So what happened? What happened in that 3 months?
I don't know. I was hanging out with my friends from downtown more, and I just started having fun. My cousins going to, go to the same school. I'm meeting new people. I just started having fun.
So you just basically adapted. Were you still in touch with your friends from East Camden?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now you're like this more well-rounded kid. Now you got, instead of just having friends at East Camden, now you got friends in East Camden, downtown, and whatever neighborhoods the Camden High kids are.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So then it was on after that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I had too much fun in Camden.
Okay. Any specific examples?
I used to cut too, but Camden High, it's like things I remember. I remember us having a walkout
Okay.
at the high. I don't know. I like Camden High because I was meeting new people.
Okay.
They were different.
Okay.
Camden High was kind of a fashion show when we was in high school. So
Right.
it was just different from Wilson. It was
Okay.
different from East Camden. And,
Got
I
it.
started meeting different people, more people. And I liked sitting out on the ledge. I like going to lunch, going to the Panzerotti truck in the Panzerotti. I like walking the Hatton Avenue, getting food. Like, it was just different.
Right.
I loved going to school. I used to have fun actually going to school.
Now, did you work in high school?
I worked when I was 16.
Okay.
At,
You remember your first ever job?
McDonald's.
You worked at the classic
Cherry
first
Hill
job.
Mall, yeah.
McDonald's at the Cherry Hill Mall in New Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it.
How long were you there?
I was there for 3 months until I was sick.
Oh, you got sick from eating McDonald's food?
No.
Oh.
I was sick at the time, and I was pregnant.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was like, I kept throwing up, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? I'm thinking, like, do I got some kind of virus? And I went to the thing because, like, I was still, like, in a marching band, and I wanted to start running again because I was running in East Camden Middle. And, like, I was working out in high school.
I was about to say, we just skipped over a lot of things.
Yeah, like, I was working out, and my period wasn't never stable because of me working out. And she
Okay.
said athletes usually don't always get their menstrual.
Right.
So I didn't even pay it no mind. And then I went to the doctors, and they're like, oh, you pregnant? I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, wow. So let's talk about, well, before we talk about the pregnancy, you were in a marching band, really? So you were even participating in extracurricular activities in high school. Okay. So was marching band the only thing?
Yeah, and then I was going to do track. I don't know why I didn't. I think I met my son's father then.
Okay.
So I didn't want to do
How was the marching band? What did you do?
Fun. I was a Pantherette.
Really? Okay, so it was the Camden High Panthers, and you were a Pantherette,
Yes.
doing your little steps, and you loved that.
Yes.
All the football games. Did you guys? It was just football games, right?
Yeah, just football games.
Okay. And you
then
did that.
I wanted to cheer for basketball, but I don't know why I never tried out for it. Because I was a cheerleader in 8th grade at for PYA.
Okay. So you meet this guy. Is he your age or is he older?
He's a year older than me.
He's a year older. He went to Camden High?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at your face. You're like, if you look back today, you probably would not have got pregnant.
You're absolutely right.
All right. So how was that whole experience getting pregnant at 16?
Scared.
Okay.
Like I would tell my grandparents I was going to my friend's house. They lived around the corner, but I'm at his house.
Okay.
You know, then we started having sex, and then I got pregnant. That experience, I was scared as hell.
Was he there for you? Like, what happened when you first told him?
He was actually happy. No, he said, "Is it mine?"
Okay.
Because I did break up with him.
Okay.
Seeing somebody else, but I was.
Now I got a question for you. Random question. Were you offended by that, or was it a legit question for him to ask?
I'm a 16. Like, how you ask somebody that? Oh, because you broke up with me. Yeah, I did, but. You know how you kids and you like somebody else, so you start going with them. I'm like, but I wasn't having sex with the guy. So he asked me that. Of course, I'm like, yeah.
Right.
So then my mom and them, because I was getting sick at work, and so the manager was like, well, when you find out what's wrong with you, come back to work.
Okay.
So I told my mom. I said, well, what's wrong with you? I told her I was pregnant. She was like, oh, you getting an abortion. I was like, all right. Like, you know, I'm 16, I ain't ready for no kid.
Right.
So then I go to the doctors. I remember going to Englewood, New Jersey. That's up north.
That's way up North Jersey, right?
Yeah, and to get an abortion. And I remember the lady was like, well, we're going to have to put medicine in you. You're going to have to sit for 2 hours while you kill the fetus. So I said, I'm not doing that. 2 hours?
Right.
No. She's like,
oh, you thought it was going to be like an instant thing?
Yeah, she said I said 4 months pregnant.
Ooh.
And she was like, no, she said you 12 weeks. What is that?
Okay.
Like 3-4 months. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I remember the lady started hollering, well, how you gonna take care of a kid? You know, I remember her hollering.
The lady started yelling at you?
She's yelling at me, and my mom ran in there. It was my mom and grandma. My mom ran in there like, don't talk to my effing daughter like that.
Right.
Like, she's like, what's wrong with you? She's like, she's a teen. She can't take care of no kid. And I remember, you know, I'm like getting sick. I was going to high school. I was kind of embarrassed, but wasn't. Because I had friends, you know, they was on their thing. Like, we always talked about going to college. And I always remember I invited a lot of people from school to my baby shower. They didn't come. But now I'm older. I'm like, I wouldn't have came. I wouldn't let my child go to somebody that's 16-year-old baby shower. 16, you know, I had turned 17. But me having my son young, he helped me grow up and mature.
How so?
He just, first of all, it's like love. It's like boys and mom. Boys love their mom unconditionally. That's how I feel. I had 3 boys, and he was like protective as hell, for one. But he just loved me unconditionally.
Okay. Interesting. So so you have a baby. Do you graduate?
Yes.
Wow. So you are one of the success stories, because I guess it's a coin flip with girls who get pregnant. They don't have a babysitter, and they wind up having to drop out, and some just drop out. Period.
My grandma, she started getting. She was watching them, and then my mom, but my grandfather, we found out he had cancer.
Okay.
So it was like hard for them, but they still did it. While I went to school, and then being a star, you know, 12. When you're 11 to 12, you know, you don't have that many classes. They try to send you to co-op.
Right.
But I would just go home.
Okay.
But my grandfather, he had prostate cancer.
Okay.
And he just started feeling like quick, just like that. And then he wound up passing in June.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
So your grandfather passed away the same month of graduation?
No, this was 97.
Okay. You graduated in 98. Okay. Got it. So now you got to deal with that. You got a newborn baby, your grandfather who, like, you love dearly and has taken care of you your whole life. The reason why you, like, created your drive to want to be a lawyer, now he's gone. Now you got to finish school. So did you kind of like finish for him? Did you finish for you? Did you finish for your child?
I finished for me, and I just finished to finish. And then, you know, came to high, they started having a daycare center, so that helped me too.
Oh, okay.
But I just finished, and after school, I wanted to go to college, but I didn't. And I always think like my grandfather probably would have been pissed.
Why didn't you go?
I just didn't. I started having fun. I'm going out, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then, you know, I start working. So it's like, I'm like, still wanted to be a lawyer, but then, I don't know, I just was out having fun.
So just wish that you had somebody to push you, like, nah, you going to school.
Exactly.
Right, got it. That support system matters, agreed.
It does, and people don't believe that it does.
Okay, got it.